Yes sir. What up, P? Welcome back to Mack Stories and Lessons with EK. I'm your host with the most, and as usual, I'm gonna kick this shit. Yeah, man, I want to talk about having an exit plan. You know what I'm saying? Like all the bitches and niggas that's in the game. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that's in gangs. You know what I'm saying? Man, I hope you got an exit plan. You know what I'm saying? When you hear people say they caught up all the time, you know what I'm saying? That's saying, oh shit, I'm caught up. You know what I mean? I'm stuck in the streets. The game got me trapped and shit like that. That's a real saying. It sounds kind of stupid, homie, but it's a real saying, homie. And what has them trapped actually is, you know, once you get used to acquiring a type of money or a certain amount of money, it's hard to go back, homie. It's hard to let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I joke all the time, like when I do my motivational vlog or when I do this vlog right here, I took a pay cut to do this shit, homie. You know what I'm saying? I don't get paid to do this shit, but I know where to get my money at through some bitches and shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's one reason niggas say they trapped in the game. You know what I'm saying? And then they accumulate all these habits and even like certain assets, you know, to keep those. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to keep the money coming in. So it's very important, man, to have an exit plan. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think money's important. You know what I mean? It is important. You know what I mean? It can help you get you out of certain situations. But what's more important is being a creator. You know what I'm saying? Creating something that can bring you more and more money coming in. You know what I'm saying? We could all get hit licks or just come up on a stack at any moment. You know what I'm saying? But it don't mean shit if it ain't constantly coming in. You know what I'm saying? Money comes and goes. Period. One point when I was in the game, homie, I put it like this. I was on my way out, you know what I'm saying, basically trying to get done with this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? And at the time, you know, I'd done several things. I was breeding dogs, you know what I'm saying? The last thing I did was write my book, you know what I'm saying? That was like my exit out of the game, from a Mack to a Man book. I was pushing that, you know what I mean, self-published, you know what I mean? I paid to publish it myself and get it bonded and put it out there myself. So I was doing my thing, man, and the money wasn't like I would like it to be, you know what I'm saying, or what I was used to. I also had came up with a cane business. I mean, I knew my book was gonna bring in a few bucks, but not very much, because I'm not the kind of nigga that's walking around, hey, you wanna buy my book? So anyway, so I came up with the cane business or whatever, and that did okay, you know, bought in a few bucks, but still wasn't like the money I was used to having. You know what I'm saying? But what you gotta do, man, you gotta let go of all that shit, homie, and just start from where you can, homie. It don't matter if it's small. It don't matter if it seems silly to you, homie. Start where you can, homie, and things will grow and get bigger and bigger and bigger. You know what I'm saying? But I remember times where I was in the game, you know, it's been plenty of times where I put a hold to that shit and be like, oh yeah, I'm about to stop. But I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do next? You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's very important to be a creator and to create things, you know what I'm saying? So you can fall back on that, not rely on, you know, running the streets or having hoes and shit like that or whatever. You know, when I was in the game, homie, it was really a business to me. You know what I'm saying? So I was really getting my money and, you know, I really meant that shit as far as getting my dough. You know what I'm saying? So you got to have an exit plan, you know what I'm saying? And it's not easy, homie. You know, the thing is this, homie, and I done experienced this. I've been through this with the game, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, I'm trying to exit out, but I'm trying to figure out what am I gonna do to keep this money coming in or uphold this lifestyle that I'm used to now. What the fuck am I gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, one thing you gotta do, homie, is just cut all that off, homie, and just learn to start from scratch, learn to have a little bit less. You know what I'm saying? Something is always better than nothing. And that's something that we always forget, homie. People will do a lot of things, do anything for money nowadays, you know what I'm saying? And don't be one of them type of motherfuckers, homie. Don't just do anything for money. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm saying, the best thing you can do is be a creator. Create something that's gonna bring you some money. You know what I'm saying? Because money's gonna always come and go. You know what I'm saying? I done had stacks. I remember being 3 deep. You know, for every bitch, I had a stack in my pocket. So when I'm 3 deep, it look like I got 3 cell phones in my pocket. You gotta get used to being without all that when you transition it. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to ease into society again, because that's really what it is, homie. Like I said, this lifestyle, it's really the underworld, you know what I'm saying? You've heard that before. I ain't making this shit up. It's really the underworld, you know what I'm saying? It's getting a little bit now commercial and public because of cameras and shit like that, you know what I mean? It's some new millennium acting type of shit going on, and that's the way it is, you know what I'm saying? But so even when I got done with the game, like I said, I wrote my book or whatever, and then I came out with the cane business, and then along with the book, I got into like helping people, like what I'm doing today, trying to stop people from getting involved in the game, even talking to prostitutes and giving them messages, or even girls who thinking about getting in the game, just, putting that message out there for them. You know what I'm saying? That's what my Mack to a Man book was about. And that got me some speaking engagements, opportunities to, say the words that I wrote in the book. You know what I mean? So I was able to do, get into doing that type of thing. And what's so funny is, when you in the game, what's in your mind, homie, is what you're imputing into the next person. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was in the game, my mind is on the game. So any bitches I had with me, I'm imputing that into them. You know what I'm saying? So the trip thing was this. So when I was towards the end of the game, I was down to one broad. You know what I'm saying? And during that time, I was, I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on my level, whoever fucks with me. You know what I'm saying? So during that time, I was kicking it to her like I was ready to be done with this shit. And this is that and other. I'm ready to, write this book and get this book done and maybe even get into doing community work or whatever. And I'm kicking this shit to her at the same time on my exit out the game. You know what I'm saying? So eventually I was done with the shit, the game or whatever. And during that same transition for me, the same transition happened for her. Now she's into that same type of thing, helping people, helping ex-prostitutes, and doing a lot of community work and things like that. So that's one thing, whatever's going through your mind or whatever, that's what you're gonna impute into whoever's around you. And that's why I say it's not good to have kids while you're in the game. Whatever you're going through, whatever's going through your mind, that's just gonna come out and spill off into whoever's around you, whoever you connected to. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to let y'all know that, man. This is a quick one, man. I just want to let y'all know, motherfuckers in the game, y'all in the game, bitches and niggas in the game, have an exit plan, man. And when you do execute your plan, homie, it's not gonna be easy, homie. It's not gonna be easy. When I first got out the game, like I said, I wrote my book from my Mack to a Man. You know what I'm saying? I self-published that shit. I even sent that shit to Oprah. You know what I mean? And the cool part is, Oprah sent me this back. And basically the letter says, "Dear Mr. King, thank you for writing us and letting us know that you watched the Oprah Winfrey Show." So anyway, Oprah receives overwhelming number of requests similar to yours. Unfortunately, our company policy does not allow us to accept unsolicited projects and manuscripts. So basically they couldn't accept it, so they say, because it was unsolicited or whatever, so they returned the book back to me or whatever. But anyway, yeah, they sent me that back from Oprah or whatever. But my thing is this, man, when you change your life, homie, you're gonna be trying to knock on certain doors or whatever, and certain people ain't gonna be willing to fuck with you off top. You know what I mean? I tell you about some other people I tried to correspond with when I wrote the book and when I was done with the game. I sent a copy of my book to the Children of the Night. It's an organization that helps prostitutes, who want to get out of the game. And from that, me and the founder of the group, who was Dr. Lois Lee, I'm not sure if she's still there or whatever, but I'm pretty sure she is. She was the founder of it. And we ended up corresponding. Very nice lady, very nice lady. And I was doing some more things. I was trying to put together a cover letter or whatever. But during our correspondence, man, she was trying to get me to go and speak at certain groups and things like that. But she was letting me know that law enforcement was fully involved. And at that time, I was immature. I think the first response was, I don't want to, talk to law enforcement if they're going to be looking at me like I'm the enemy and things like that. I was just immature about it, So I think I hit her back and let her know, you know what, I'm sorry about that response. I'm willing to talk to the group that you're talking about. She said, okay, well, I'll give them your information or whatever. She said, I don't mean it's, like you're going to be doing police work. It's an officer runs a group or whatever, and you will be speaking to the group. And I said, okay, go ahead and give my information or whatever. So long story short, by the end of our correspondence, I think the last thing was I asked her to if she could do a testimonial for my cover letter that I was finna put out. And she said, okay, I'll see what I could do, So apparently she went and spoke to her girls or whatever. And the girls responded to her and told her, no, I wouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it or whatever. And she let me know that the girl said that, and I was really disappointed. I kept it professional and unprofessional at the same time. I just wasn't ready, just keeping it real. But at the end of going back and forth with her, her final statement was, well, Mr. King, their reason was because you just got out of the game. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know what's gonna happen between now and, or whatever, which made sense. So her long story short was, let's see what you're gonna be doing within the next 5 to 6 years or whatever. Are you still gonna be on the same path or whatever? And it's funny because this was back in 2007. 15 years later, I'm still doing the same thing, kicking this shit, trying to let everybody know, man, Be careful in the game. I'm not hating on the game, especially y'all grown motherfuckers, man. Anybody thinking I'm hating on y'all, fuck y'all niggas, man. Y'all already know. I'm kicking this real shit. I'm kicking this shit that your kids want to hear or that you want your kids to hear. You know what I'm saying? And I already know. So you can hate on me all you want. I'm not even tripping off that. But like I said, if your game is strong, man, I can't wreck it. Because when I was in the game, wasn't nobody ruining that, man. A Martin Luther King or a Malcolm X couldn't walk by and say, or hey, young lady, you better stop doing this for this young man. They would have looked at them like, are you kidding me? I'm fucking with the king. You know what I'm saying? And that's coming from the best whoever did it and got away with it. And you know, it's funny because motherfuckers watch these vlogs, motherfuckers think I'm weird, motherfuckers think I'm hating on the game. I ain't doing none of that shit, homie. The funny thing is this, you won't never hear this from another nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the reason is this, the realest shit you ever hear is gonna be coming out of my mouth. And that's real shit. Like I said, this is gonna be a short one. I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there in the game, man. And just be real, man. And be solid, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yours. Everybody that was on my team was on the same level as me. You know what I'm saying? I took care of mine. Nobody was less than me. Everybody was fresh. I'm fresh, they fresh. Diamonds and fur coats, all that shit. I got a grill, my bitch got a grill, all that type of shit. Everybody on the same level. Keep it like that, it's probably gonna work for you, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it's your choice. You do what the fuck you wanna do, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Catch you next week. Mack Stories and Lessons with EK. Yeah.